Memorial Day, of course, is a chance to remember our fallen soldiers who gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Today in Bozeman, the city and the American Legion, they're celebrating with the parade. Wake Up Montana's Bradley Warren. He joins us right now with the details on that parade and what our veterans in Bozeman have to say about Memorial Day. Bradley, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ken. Well, I'm here in Bozeman on Main Street because in just a few short hours, a parade's going to roll down the street celebrating the sacrifice that our servicemen and women gave and made for this country. I'm joined right now by the American Legion, and I feel like half of the parade is here already. They've been setting up for this parade all morning, hanging American flags. Now, the American Legion is hosting events all day, starting bright and early with its annual pancake breakfast, and then, of course, the parade on Main Street, and then following that, a Memorial Day service at Sunset Hill Cemetery honoring Gold Star families. Now, this day is a day vets across our state look forward to every year. It's a chance for them to see everyone in red, white, and blue and spend time with the community they fought to protect.
It is so awesome. All these little children and their parents are on the sidewalks with their little flags, and they're smiling and waving, and it's awesome. It's makes you feel good, makes you feel proud that you're in America.
Now, that parade will be taking place on Main Street, so you won't be able to get down Main Street between 9:30 and 11, and this year's Grand Marshal will be Montana's Gold Star families. Now, I'm joined by the American Legion this morning. Guys, you've been prepping all morning for this parade, all week for this parade. How many American flags do you think you've hung up and down Main Street this morning? Who has an answer for me? Is it you?
94. 47 on each side of the street, plus 2,500 at the cemetery.
So that's over 94, a little over 94. Okay, well, I'll have information on our website about the parade, the pancake breakfast, and that memorial service taking place today. I'm Bradley Warren, reporting live in Bozeman. Wake Up, Montana.
Oh, I love all those guys in the background. Bless their hearts for waking up so early for us. Bradley, thank you. And I do want to say, you know, you heard Lynn just a moment ago in Bradley's story talk about the parades and what that feels like. I have to tell you that I'm a proud American. I've always been a proud American. I think it really stems from my mom taking me to military parades in Enterprise, Alabama. You know, we would have welcoming home ceremonies, and my mom would be out there, she'd dress up, we'd have the flags, just celebrating our troops coming home. So I really appreciated what Lynn says, because there's nothing wrong with being a proud American. All right, a long weekend means people getting away and extra cars on the road. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wake Up Montana's Jenny Powers. She joins us live right now with how a community is really encouraging people to drive safely. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning, Ken. Yes, Bitterroot community members are campaigning for extra safety precautions in their hometown. What started as a Facebook post by Michelle Fowler, a Florence resident, has sparked a new thought in the surrounding Bitterroot communities. Fowler's post detailed how many accidents have been on New Highway 93, and she said enough is enough. Not only are Michelle and the community campaigning for possible traffic lights on the highway, but they also want drivers to stress caution. Now, this Memorial Day, there are going to be a lot of people traveling back to Missoula and through the Bitterroot. Those concerned community members want to remind drivers to stay off of their cell phones, double check before changing lanes, and just be extra aware of their surroundings. Live in Missoula, I'm Jenny Power, Wake Up Montana.
Yeah, Jenny, good information. It can be easy to get caught up, especially parents. You know, your phones are always going off because your kids need something. So Jenny, good information. Thank you for that. Or your husband or your wife is asking you this or that. All right. The Montana side of Beartooth Pass is open for the season. According to the Montana Department of Transportation, travelers leaving Red Lodge will need to turn around at the Montana-Wyoming state line and return to Red Lodge. All right. Now, the Wyoming side of Beartooth Pass, it does remain closed as crews continue to work to open the Wyoming side of the pass. Now, you already know that adverse weather conditions are always a factor here. So travelers, you know, just watch out for rock slides and watch out for those changing road conditions. Now, you'll be advised of updates on the pass as they're received, so that's helpful. All right, today, crowds will also gather at Arlington National Cemetery to honor the fallen men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces. The United States Coast Guard will kick off the program with a concert. The The concert will be followed by a wreath-laying ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. Our Vice President, Mike Pence, will then participate in the wreath-laying and deliver remarks. All right, in Montana, the Great Falls community is making sure that veterans who've gone before us don't go forgotten, no matter what time of the day it is. Jim Porter, a local Great Falls veteran, says at every veteran memorial, there are traditionally lights around the flags 24/7, really putting an emphasis on the sacrifices that our men and women have made for you and I, which is why Porter is making sure that these flags at the Highland Cemetery Veteran Memorial have lights around them. Porter tells us it's because the fighting didn't stop when the sun went down. It's why Malmstrom Air Force Base and local veterans teamed up to make sure that Americans' heroes, that they're lying at rest in the cemeteries, that they are always, always remembered.
They fought for that flag, they died for that flag, and they deserve to be buried under that flag all the time.
Well said, Jim. Now, the only time these flags are taken down is in the event of some extreme wind. Porter adds that this project, it would not be possible without a few donors in Great Falls helping them buy new lights and 2 additional flag poles. So we thank those donors. All right, a live picture of Arlington, Virginia, of the Marine Corps War Memorial. We're back after this.